Welcome to PreMath. In this video, we have got this right triangle AED fully confined in a right triangle ABC, as you can see in this diagram, such that this angle EAB is equal to this angle DAE. In other words, both of these angles are congruent and being represented by alpha. And moreover, this side length AB is 8 units, whereas this segment BE is 4. And now our task is to calculate the area of this yellow right triangle ABC. And we are not supposed to be using calculators of any kind. Please don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe. Please keep in mind that this figure may not be 100% true to the scale. Let's go ahead and get started. And here's our strategy. Since we are interested in calculating the area of this yellow triangle ABC. And now let's recall the area of a triangle formula. Area equals to a half times base times the height. And in our case, the height of this yellow triangle is 8, where the base of this yellow triangle is going to be this BC length. However, we know only this segment BE, which is 4. So therefore, our task is to calculate this segment EC length. And in this next step, I got a little creative and I have drawn this perpendicular EF, as you can see in this next step. And now let's assume that alpha and beta are our two complementary angles. In other words, angles alpha plus beta must be equal to 90 degrees. And now let's focus on this right triangle. We know this angle is alpha. This is our 90-degree angle. So therefore, this angle has got to be our angle beta. And likewise, in this another right triangle, this angle is alpha. This is our 90-degree angle. So therefore, this angle has got to be our angle beta. And now we can see that these two right triangles, ABE, and this other right triangle, AFE, are congruent triangles according to side angle congruency theorem. So therefore, this side length BE is congruent to this side length EF, and this side length AB is congruent to this side length AF. So therefore, this side length AF turns out to be 8 units, whereas this side length is 4 units. And here's our next step. Let's focus on this right triangle EFD. We know this angle is 90 degrees, and we know this whole angle is 90 degrees as well. And this angle is beta, so therefore this angle has got to be alpha. So therefore this angle has got to be our angle beta. So therefore we conclude that this triangle EFD is similar to this triangle AFE according to angle similarity theorem. So therefore we are going to have a proportion. So therefore we are going to have a ratio of FD and EF. Let me write down FD divided by EF is going to be equal to the ratio of EF and AF. Let me write down the ratio of EF and divided by AF. And now let's make an observation. We can see our EF length is 4. Likewise, this EF length is 4 once again, and AF length is 8. As you can see in this next step, I have substituted all those values. Let me go ahead and multiply both sides by 4 to isolate FD. So therefore we can see FD length turns out to be 2 units. So therefore we can see that this segment FD turns out to be 2 units. And here's our next step. I have dropped another perpendicular DP, as you can see over here. And now let's make an observation. We can see that this whole angle is 90 degrees. If this angle is beta, then this angle has got to be our angle alpha. And we know that this angle is our 90-degree angle. So therefore, this angle has got to be our angle beta. So therefore, we conclude that this right triangle EPD is congruent to this right triangle EFD according to side angle congruency theorem. So therefore, this side length FD is going to be congruent to this side length PD. Likewise, this side length EF is going to be congruent to this side length EP. So therefore, this segment PD turns out to be 2, and likewise this EP segment is 4 units. And now we can see this whole segment BP is 4 plus 4 means it is 8 units. So therefore, we need to calculate this length PC. Let me go ahead and label this segment PC as X units. So therefore, this whole length BC is going to be 4 plus X. That is going to give us X plus 8. And now we can see that this right triangle DPC is similar to this big right triangle ABC according to angle similarity theorem. Since this is our 90-degree angle, and likewise this is our 90-degree angle as well. And moreover, this angle is in common for both of these triangles. So therefore, we are going to have a proportion. In other words, the ratio of PC and PD. Let me write down PC divided by PD is going to be equal to the ratio of BC and AB. Let me write down the ratio of BC divided by AB. And now we can see our PC length is X, PD length is 2, BC length is X plus 8, and AB length is 8, as you can see in this next step. And now let's go ahead and cross multiply. So therefore, we are going to have 8x equals to 2x plus 16. Let me go ahead and subtract 2x from both sides. This is gone. So therefore 6x turns out to be 16. Let's divide both sides by 6 to isolate x. So therefore our x value turns out to be 8 divided by 3 units. So therefore our this PC length, which is x, turns out to be 8 divided by 3 units. So therefore our this whole side length BC is going to be 4 plus 8 divided by 3. So therefore let me write down 4 plus 8 divided by 3. If we add all these numbers, this turns out to be equal to 32 divided by 3 units. So thus our BC length turns out to be 32 divided by 3. And here's our final step. Let's go ahead and calculate the area of this yellow triangle. And now let's recall once again the area of a triangle formula. Area equals to a half times base times height. And in our case, our base is 32 divided by 3 and our height is 8. So therefore the yellow triangle area is going to be equal to a half times our base is 32 divided by 3 times height is 8. And if we simplify everything on the right hand side, turns out to be 128 divided by 3 square units. And in terms of decimal, this is going to be approximately equal to 42.67 square units. So thus the area of this yellow triangle ABC turns out to be equal to approximately 42.67 square units. And that's our final answer. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos. Bye.